Good evening. Good evening. I've just realised that I've not got my microphone clicked in. Typical. Never mind. How are you this evening? That didn't take long, did it? How are you this evening? How are you? Are you coping with this twilight zone that exists between Christmas and New Year, where nobody knows what day it is, or nobody knows what they're supposed to be doing when they're starting back at work? What's happening? Yeah, we are all feeling a bit like that at the moment, aren't they? And I'm actually on holiday. I'm on holiday until next week, but I'm also in the middle of a launch. So I'm showing up for the lives and only for the lives that I'll be doing this week. So I hope you've had a great Christmas. I hope you got everything you desired for Christmas, and I hope you're really ready for the new year. And I wanted to come along tonight and just chat to you about that, because I think everybody's talking about it at the moment. And not that I want to jump on the bandwagon. This was scheduled in a long time ago. So I do want to talk to you about how you can start the new year with a bang. Because by nature, a new year is a time for us to start afresh. It's a fresh start, isn't it? So let's talk about it. You can't avoid it, can you? I'm not doing anything differently than I would normally do. But how do you get to that state? Anyway, I hope you've had a wonderful time. Let me know if you're watching live. Let me know if you're watching on replay, #live or #replay. Let me know where you're watching from. I always like to see where people are watching from. And for those of you that don't know me, I am Mandy Nicholson, like it says on the, I always point the wrong way, like it says there. And I am the Creative Genius Consultant. I'm an artist, I'm an author, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their businesses and make more money. So, as I said to you when I was yibbering on at the start there, I am doing nothing unusual, nothing that I wouldn't normally be doing at this time of year, because my habits and systems and routines are set up so that they happen anyway. But I want to say to you, how do you start the new year with a bang? Because we can all be in, we've been in COVID, locked in, not locked in, allowed out again. There's been confusion, there's been resistance, there's been an unwillingness to invest or spend. It's been a very confusing couple of years. So I wanted to help you today to say no to a few things and say yes to a few things, and really get yourself on rails for 2022, because it's important to start the new year as you mean to go on. If you want 2022 to be a really successful year for your business, where you are going to take your business to a new level, then you've got to start as you mean to go on from next week. In actual fact, from now, from today. So I want you to be able to say no to this new year, new me. You are already good enough. You already have all that you need. There's no need to reinvent anything. There's no need to change anything about you, because you are absolutely perfect just the way you are. You have enough knowledge. You have enough experience. You already know enough. There is too much comparison, and that's the next thing I want you to say no to. I want you to say no to comparison. There is too much out there in social media land. I've just been scrolling through my newsfeed, and every other paid Facebook advert is targeted directly at me, with artists teaching you how to make more money. It is literally a place for confusion and comparison when you start to look through your social media sites. I want you to say no to shiny object syndrome, to keep changing your mind, to keep following the next big idea, instead of nailing down what you have and making sure it works for you in a predictable way and really helps you bring predictable income into your business. I want you to say yes to planning and productivity, to understanding how important this is to your business. Do you have a plan for 2022 already? Do you know what you're doing from next week? Is it planned in your diary? Do you know what you're doing for the month? I want you to say yes to business basics and getting everything in place that you need to be doing on a regular basis. I want you to say yes to a confident, dynamic introduction to set the pace for the new year. So that's what I want to focus in on tonight. How you show up and introduce yourself, how you show up and how you step into the new year is going to be everything for you for the remainder of the year. Because how you describe yourself and how you see yourself in your business is about training your mind to believe that you are all that you think you can be. So what do I mean by that? Are you the CEO? Are you the chief executive officer of your really important business, or are you playing at business? If you were to meet somebody for the very first time, how would you introduce yourself to that person? Would you do it confidently? Would you know exactly what to say? And would they know in the first 7 seconds of meeting you exactly who you are, what you do, and how you help people? That's the question that I want you to take into the new year. And this is why I'm talking about going into the new year with a bang. When I introduce myself on this live at the start, every single week, I say, hi, I'm Mandy Nicholson, and I am the creative genius consultant, artist, and author, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their business and make more money. That takes approximately 7 seconds to say. But you know what I do, who I am, by the time I've said that. If you're interested, you'll listen to the next part. If you're not interested and I'm not for you, you'll know and you'll have switched off at that point. And that's what that 7 seconds is for. Are you introducing yourself in a really positive, really confident way that it tells people exactly what you do every single time that you show up on social media, every time that you meet somebody in real life, every time that you have an opportunity to go and network with people, whether it's online or whether it's in real life? Have you nailed down your introduction, your elevator pitch, whatever you want to call it? It's called many, many things. But you have 7 seconds to get people's attention, to get them to be interested in what you've got to say. So I run through this in my program, and I have a little one page here, and I've covered it before on one of the lives that I've done on here, but it was a while ago, called Tact. Tact is your elevator pitch, your introduction, your vision of yourself. Call it what you will. You need tact for your business, because your vision of yourself and how you introduce yourself is your business. It's everything. It's how people will perceive you. So why tact? It's an acronym. I use a lot of acronyms because it makes them easier to remember. So we use acronyms to make things easier to remember, to help them make sense to us, to put them into a structure and a logical flow. So that's why I use acronyms. So I'm going to run through tact with you tonight, and I want you to think about how you introduce yourself and how you talk about yourself and your business, and whether you think you're in the right place. Now, I've done this before at networking meetings, and it never ceases to amaze me that loads of people don't really have this very basic thing nailed down in their business. So the T in tact is for your title. What do you call yourself? Yeah, what you call yourself matters. Try and be unique. So when I say, hi, I'm Mandy Nicholson, creative genius consultant, artist, and author, that's my title. That's how I've chosen to describe myself. Yeah. Try and be a bit different. I could say, hi, I'm Mandy Nicholson, business coach to creative women. But it's not as interesting or different as creative genius consultant. I love to work with creative geniuses. That's how I've set my business up. Use creative terminology and stand out. Instead of just an artist and coach, why not be a creative genius consultant? That's taken, by the way. So think about your title, how you are going to describe yourself. Give yourself a title that makes you stand out in a crowd. If you were at a networking event with 20 other women and there were 3 people there doing something really similar to you, but your title was different, people will remember you. You would be top of mind. So even if you do products that other people do, so say you are a body shop rep, You don't have to say, hi, I'm Mandy and I sell Body Shop. You can create a title that describes the products and how they help. So this is really important to your 7-second introduction. So T for title. A is for aim. So the A in TACT is for aim. So what is your aim, your mission, your goal? Connect this with your business story and with your ideal client. How do you want to change the world? So, hi, I'm Mandy Nicholson. I am a creative genius consultant, artist, and author, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their business and make more money, because my aim is to help creative women make more money in their business. The C in TACT is for clarity. Okay, what is your vision? Do you see your future clearly? And how do you use this when you show up and you're talking about yourself? So the C in TACT is for clarity. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. And then the final T in TACT is for trade. What is it that you are trading? Are you trading a product? Are you trading a service? Are you trading education? Are you teaching people what you already know? Making sure that people know means they can make a decision about you. So that's why I like to use this as an acronym. So if you listen to I'll just talk you through my whole introduction, because there's 2 parts to it. There's the 7-second bit. This is the important bit. Hi, I'm Mandy Nicholson, and I am a creative genius consultant, artist, and author, and I help creative women launch, grow, and scale their business and make more money. I am on a mission to help creative women to step into their power by working with them for 12 months on my bespoke business program to teach them how to become savvy entrepreneurs, build their self-worth, and find their dream clients. So that's the whole introduction. You've captured people's attention with the first 7 seconds, and then you go on to talk about your mission in the world. So going back to TACT, you have a title, you've given yourself a title, you have included your aim. So I am on a mission. I am on a mission to help creative women to step into their power. C is for clarity. What's your vision? Do you see your future clearly? So step into their power by working with them for 12 months. I see myself working with these creative geniuses for 12 months on my signature program to teach them how to become savvy entrepreneurs, to build their self-worth, and to find their dream clients. So I'm on a mission to change the world, one woman at a time. Now, that sounds very grandiose, isn't it? And it is, because my job is important, but yours is too. And this is why TACT is important for you. If you want this 1-page reminder of how to think about setting up your elevator pitch or your introduction, please say so in the DMs. DM me, or in the comments say, yes, please, Mandy, I'd like a copy of this. And I will send that to you so that you can work on how you are going to show up, because stepping into your confidence, stepping into your power, owning that your job is really important, your business is really important. It is, because it changes lives. Whether you are selling a product or whether you are selling knowledge or a service, you are going to change somebody's life, even in a very small way, even if it's only in a very small way, by doing what you do. That's important. I want you to step into that importance for 2022 and hit the ground running next week. If all you do before you start back to work next week is come up with your elevator pitch and then learn it, practice it so you can do it like I do and have done through this live. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to put you through that again. Yeah, so that you can do it every time. I use that same one every single time. One of my clients said to me not that long ago, from the last cohort that came in, she said, you almost sing that introduction. And it's because I believe what I am saying. I have stepped into that persona, that title, and I am very, very clear about what I want to achieve in my business and how many people I want to help and who it is that I'm helping. and how I'm helping them and what my mission on this planet is. Have you got that clarity in your business right now? Do you know yourself and your business and who you are helping that well? That's what I want for you in 2022. That's how clear I want you to be. So if you haven't already joined, I want you to consider joining my 5-day challenge on the 10th of January. It starts on the 10th of January. I need no more than an hour a day for you. There's a task in the morning that'll take you no more than 20 minutes and a live at night. And I never stay on the live at night for more than 45 minutes because I have a life too. And I want to make sure that I'm succinct in the communications that I deliver through my 5-day challenge, that you're getting really good quality information that helps you in your business right now and that doesn't drone on for hours on end. So my 5-day challenge starts on the 10th of January, and I am going to deliver for you in that challenge your business basics to help you nail down the business basics. Yes, I will be opening the doors to my program midweek, because that's why we do 5-day challenges. That's just honest. Yeah, that's what happens during a 5-day challenge. Whoever's you do, they will be opening the doors on a program or something during that challenge. So think about joining. Come and do some work on the 10th of January and get things nailed down in your business. But more importantly, think about who you are, how you're going to describe yourself, and how you are going to show up in 2022 and step into that really important role that you have as a business owner, a change maker, somebody who's going to help to change the world by changing people's lives, by giving them fantastic products, fantastic services, or fantastic education. Because what you've got to offer matters. This is important. This is what I want you to remember. We as creative women are often taken off track by shiny object syndrome. We are comparing ourselves to others all the time. When you can build your confidence and know exactly who you are and who you help and why you do it and what your mission is, it makes a difference to you, which makes a difference to others. It's a ripple effect. So start the ripple effect at the beginning of January. Start it with a bang. Start as you mean to go on, and own that elevator pitch, that tact, that introduction, that this is who I am and how I help. Step into it, own it, and make a difference just by saying something different in 7 seconds when you meet people. So that's your food for thought in this twilight zone between Christmas and New Year. It means that you've got something to think about. I will be back on Thursday morning at 11 o'clock doing a quick live on goal setting for 2022. Now, I know everybody's doing this, but it really is, I can't stress this enough, an important time of year to be heading into a new year with good, robust goals, with confidence, with knowing who you are and what you're going to do. It's really important. You don't have to reinvent yourself, though. That's what I started with at the beginning of this live. You already have it going on. You already have everything you know. You already know everything you need to know. You have it already. You don't need to reinvent yourself. There's nothing about you that needs to be changed. You just need to step into it. Let me help you. So have a wonderful, wonderful, whatever's left of this Twilight Zone week. I will be here on Thursday morning at 11, back next Tuesday evening live as normal at my normal time. And I will see you then. Have a fab time. I'm going off to finish what's left of my little homemade rhubarb gin and lemonade, which I'm enjoying tonight instead of water because it's Christmas and I'm off. Have a great time. Speak to you next week.